I was just looking at my Snapchat stories, the memories of what happened on this day, a year ago, 2 years ago. I was like, oh my goodness. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Welcome to What's the Chattel, Rasha, where we do the treasure box readings for the overall collective. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everybody. So hopefully everybody's doing good, not having any issues. Yesterday, last night, I did a freaking late night freaking reading, and YouTube flagged that shit, which pissed me off because it was for the song "Lick" by Megan Thee Stallion. Supposedly, because the music was playing too loud in the background, but which was so stupid about it, like when you monetize, right? They'll put a copyright because the music that's playing in the background, because again that has copyrighted lyrics because of the song thing, but they'll like, there's a way to get by that on YouTube. But they unmonetized it where they allowed me to get paid for it, but they still blocked my video out completely to the whole wide worldwide. But I personally know why they did that, because of the names that came out in the treasure box and the situation it told on some of my family members. So I was just like, okay, so if they make a decision, because it's up to them after they do their little whatever review to see if they gonna put it back. But I feel like the way that they did it, because of them doing this shit before in Goddess Queen Just Me 23 are in especially Building Nation by Word of Mouth. There's a lot of videos that I have done in Building Nation by Word of Mouth where they completely blocked it worldwide and nobody can view it on YouTube at all but me, or anybody that's in my house that looks at it underneath my account. That's the only way you can view it. So there's videos that I have, like Building Nation by Word of Mouth, where it's still underneath my view of it, like underneath the videos, but it's only viewable for me because they worldwide banned it. And that's the first video yesterday, last night, which was a sexual reading, which was crazy that they banned too. And then it also told about one of my masculines karmics doing magic. And I was just like, so I went back and personally watched the video. I was up until because I did that video, it was late. It was like 12 in the morning when I did that video. So I was still up watching it, and just because it was a whole hour long, and they completely, so for the ones of y'all that did get on live to watch it, it was meant for you to see it. For that reason, I can't put it on Patron because it was a live video on YouTube. So I can't, it's not downloaded to my phone. It's only downloaded to YouTube. So I can't do anything. I can sit there for an hour and hold and screenshot and screen record it, but I'm not going to do all that. That's just going to be that's going to put too much storage on my phone, me trying to do that. So yeah, I was like, wow. I said, okay. But I got the messages from the video that I needed to get the messages. I got them for me with my situation. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Yeah, they petty as hell. They are petty. But they do it. Like I said, everything that happens is meant to happen. Do they delay you? And do they protect you at the same time? Do they try to stop you? Yes. But I feel like I have came to the point of this journey where if anything, even if it's something that's bad or anything that's minor that was to happen to me, it's meant to happen for a reason. And I look at it as a positive because, like I told you, just me watching that video alone, I got information on personal situations that I've been going through with family members, and names came out. And so I was just like, okay, so now I know who's the one that was doing this. and who was the feminine that was doing this when it comes to my masculine situation with one of the karmics. And so these are people that I have been going back to back forth with for years. So when shit like that falls out, I feel like it's meant for just who's amongst the viewers that catch that video at that time, and me. It's meant using the ones that the few people that watch it. I think it was like only it was stopped at 868 views as far as when it comes to before they completely blocked it. So it didn't even hit 1,000 views yet before they blocked it, but it was at 868. So they worldwide it banned it. Usually when they do a copyright, they'll say, it's not banned in, it'll say, they'll break it down to countries and count countries, and they'll say it's viewable through the United States, but we banned it in other countries. This time they did a worldwide one. And the only time they have done worldwide ones was I have a lot of those in build a nation by word of mouth. I got a lot of those where they worldwide the shit and you can't see it at all. So that's why I'm doing a treasure box reading this morning. So I'm going to do treasure box readings, about 2 or 3 of these today. And then I'm going to finish doing the karmic zodiac sign reading. I think I have to do Pisces is the only one left. Pisces and I think Gemini. Yeah, I think Pisces and Gemini is what I have left that I need to do. So make sure you like, subscribe. Grand rising, grand evening, grand afternoon, depending on where you are in your area. Yeah, you can't watch it at all. Like, it's not public. I wonder if I could do it by a link. See, I don't know if I want, because the way that it does it, you can list the video as public, you can list it as private, and you can unlist it, right? But I wonder if I do it as a link, if everybody can find it still. I bet you it's still in the block. I wonder. Let me see something real quick. Anyone can view the link. So let's see. Let me see what it say. So I'm gonna do the link. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and then y'all gonna tell me if y'all can see it. And if y'all can't see it, well, shit, it took it completely off the damn thing. Hold on. Okay, so manage videos is not listed. Okay, so I got to go back to manage videos. Hold on. So let me get the link and see if it's going to do it. And then y'all click in there and tell me click on the link and see if it's going to let y'all pull it up and see if you can watch it. That's my first time ever doing it. So I don't know if it does that or not. Tell me if it does. Are you able to view it? Not available. I told y'all they on that bullshit. Yeah, so when they worldwide ban that shit, you can't even put it as a private link to watch the shit. So they worldwide ban that shit. Look how it looks in my viewer. You see how I got that little thing right here? That's worldwide. You can't go past go over there. Everything else got the globe that's white. That means it's viewable to the public. That video is worldwide banned. I was like, they must be using that in court for something. Shit. Prosecute them motherfuckers. I'm so cold. So let me get back into the chat. Yeah, you can't view that shit. I'm sure. Yeah, they on that bullshit. So hopefully, I think they ain't gonna release that shit because it's pure evidence on who was the one that said they was gonna shoot up my house and all that shit. So I feel like I told you, I feel like it paused and did that for a reason, bro. It did it for a reason. It did it for a reason. And maybe it only needed those 868 people for you to fall asleep and get that message and stuff when you fell asleep and you reported it back. It only needed 868 people to report what they saw. I can't upload it because it was a live. So when you're live, when you go live on YouTube, it's like a live video on Facebook. So you can't, it's not you didn't record it directly from your phone. They used to do it that way and they changed it. So now you can only go live like where, like before they had it, well, let me take that back. Before they had it where you can, instead of you like, if you wanted to upload and save a video on your phone and then upload it to YouTube, they used to have something that where you could just upload and download the video and record off of YouTube's platform and then upload it. And then they had live, but then now they switched that. They removed it where you can't do that no more. Like how you can do it on a cell phone, you can record your video on your cell phone. They just moved it only to just live, where you can only go live. And then once you go live, it's on YouTube system, so you can't even transfer it or do anything like that. Yeah, they said screen recorded, but that video was a whole fucking hour, bro. It was an hour. It was 54 minutes and 20 seconds. It was long. If it was like 30 minutes or something like that, I would, but shit, I don't feel like dealing with my fucking iPhone and all that stuff. But I know if I do need to I will do it. But I don't think I need to. I think it was a message that was just meant for me to see. Okay, what deck of cards do I want to use for this reading? Oh, yeah, we need to see what type of reading we're going to do. What goes around comes around full circle. I feel like I'm finna have like my masculine spazzing out on me real quick. I feel like I'm gonna have some bullshit that's getting ready to pop off. That's how I feel right now. I just see it coming already. Oh, bro. What's new financial wise for the collective? So this is what this is. So this is different. We ain't in this like energy. So what is new financial wise for the collective? Okay, so let's see. Which I don't know how I can even, why would somebody want to, because everybody's financial situation is going to be different, right? So is that even a good question? Because everybody collective wise is not going to be on the same scale. Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be good because I don't want to give everybody false hope, and I know that they ain't going to be on the same scale financial wise. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me do a couple cards and see how this is going to turn out. Okay, now what deck can I use on this? Let's use this. Let's do some inspirational shit. Let's see if it's going to be some changes word-wise. Okay, what's new financial-wise for the collective? What's new financial-wise for the collective? What's new financial-wise for the collective? I'm going to do 4 cards, and then we're going to change the thing. I'm just going to see forgiveness. So you could be, okay. This is a healing fucking financial wise situation. Okay. So you could be getting ready to forgive the motherfucking government for putting you in financial strains. So you in this forgiveness energy because some of y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be living the life that you living right now. And then some of y'all that are living the life that you living, you ain't, they like the celebrities, they ain't even supposed to be living that life, but inspirational. So I feel like financial wise, you are learning to forgive the way that you were brought up. If you were brought up in the projects, the hard knock life, if you were a foster child, if you were somebody that was less fortunate, you struggled. If you were somebody that did, you know, have it made because of what your family had, you could even be, you know, have trauma from that because again, a lot of rich kids go through a lot of emotional trauma when it comes to their emotional abuse. Just think about their parents. Their parents is assholes. A lot of them kids don't get to see their parents depending on what it is that their parents doing, if they have a heavy career and so on. So there's a lot of wounds that rich kids go through as well when it comes to trauma, as far as when it comes to the way that they're living. Yeah, they can go out and go buy everything, but just because they have money does not mean that their home life is good when it comes to and a lot of their family members go through a lot of affairs and cheating with the maids and the nannies and next door neighbors. And so yeah, they shit is even crazier, right? They got boss man, got kids by the secretary, and you know, like they shit is, just think about it, okay? So their life is kind of different than what we go through, okay? So we kind of see they shit on TV when we see them motherfuckers like the family that prays together, whatever that shit was called. You see shit like that, you know, like you see stuff like that. You grow up and they do, but they still got that time. They got fucked up situations too. Okay, so there's two different styles in there. So I feel like financial wise, you have been inspiring yourself off of forgiveness, what you struggled, right? What you went through, the lifestyle that you went through as far as when it comes to your childhood to where you are as you developing. You're forgiving your parents, you're forgiving the people that brought you up, you forgiving the old jobs, you forgiving the way that the economy is, you forgiving the way that they put you in a motherfucking system with a credit score and da 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 da, and how rent is mo, you know, house payments is that shit is ridiculous. Like I'm just sitting here thinking about all this shit. This shit is just ridiculously needs to be changed, right? There's a lot of stuff that I can sit here and say that needs to be changed when it comes to the financial structure. And they know when I come in that bitch, I'm changing shit with the credit scores. We changing all this shit up, bro. All this shit up. All this shit up. Like it has to be it has to be broke down. They gotta have a tower moment. So every motherfucking corporation, every whatever career, they gonna have a tower moment. Everything gonna have a tower moment. And then we gotta build that shit back up, right? The fucking right way, in the fair way. It ain't gonna be, oh, because you come from over here, we gonna start you off over here with this job. And no, we ain't gonna do all that. Now, do I know that certain jobs are successful depending on what type of species and what energy that person and that human is in that facility? Yeah, I know that's how they've been running the game before, but they've been running the game unfairly when it comes to even doing that. So like I said, we gonna revamp this shit. So financial wise, I feel like the collective is on a learning process of forgiveness. This is a journey that, you know, has brought inspiration. It brought tears. It brought good tears, bad tears. It just brought you where your emotions has been everywhere when it comes to, you know, having it and then not having it, and then having it and then having it and having it and having it and then not having it and not having it, not having it, not having it, not having it, not having it. So everybody's in a different scale when it comes to that, right? So what's new financial wise for the collective? 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 What's new financial wise? You got willpower, using your willpower. Like I said, using your power in the right way, you know, going and moving and going to jobs that, you know, let's say, okay, people don't have to, is the employment, unemployment scale ratio horrible when it comes to uh people being out of jobs. Yes. Do we have enough jobs to put people in? Yes. Is it up to the people to make a decision if they want to go in that job? That's where it brings up unemployment issues, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of jobs out here. Like, there's no, like, if everybody wanted to go to work, they could go to work. But it's about if they're going to get paid less for what it is that they're doing. Some people, like I told you, they're not going to accept anything lesser than what they were getting at another job. And you should not have to, right? You should not have to. But when it comes to a certain, like, they're gonna have to fix this. They're gonna have it where certain categories you get paid just this. If you work in here, this is where you are. You start off here, you go to this level. You've been in this year many years. This is gonna be this scale. I feel like they need to have a bracket scale when it comes to how many years you've been there. This is where we're gonna switch your income to, instead of saying, okay, well, I like this person because they on their background, blah, 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 blah. But we have Joe over here that been working 4 years, and this person just got they grew up from a rich family, so they went to Harvard. They had the education system. 4 years ago, Bob went through our educational program to get himself promoted to where we are right now. We gonna give the job to this person, and we gonna forget that this person went to been here for 4 years and was, nah, bro, we ain't gonna do none of that shit no more. You see what I'm saying? Like, all that shit has to change, because in order for, if a person has been in a company and they have put in their work and they put in their sweat and they put in their work and they put in their sweat, you have to accommodate those people the right way, and they have not been doing that, right? And they have high turnover rates because they quick to hire these high school kids that's like, shit, all I need is a $15 job. I'm still staying with my mama. I'm going to school. They give them all this money. You won't even give them the pay raise that you giving these new people. And guess what? They out of here in 90 days. But you let a person go that been here working hard for 5 years. That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. So that's one reason why I left the corporational world. And like I told you, when you see shit like that, you taking all the love and all the sweat and I'm taking all my passion out of that shit. And I'm finna put it somewhere else. Where can I go somewhere else that is going to empower me to be better, or is not going to look at me because of the color of my skin, or what I'm wearing on my wrist, or what I do as a hobby, or the things that I believe in and the things that I preach, that's going to sit there and stop me from getting my money that I'm supposed to be getting because I got the skills, I did this, and I've had the same amount of years, and da-da-da-da-da. All that shit got to change. Like that. And a lot of these corporations and these companies have like these mottos and these creeds that they go by, but are they really going by that, right? Are they really going by that? Are these companies, like I said, a lot of people have high turnover rates because of that. And it's because they're treating newcomers better than they treat people that are dedicated. And I mean, I've seen people come in that ain't never been motherfucking late to work not one motherfucking time, and they be here and they still will fire them motherfuckers before they fire them and then bring in a newcomer. And I'm like, bro, this motherfucker don't even know what chapter 1 is on the book. Like, like it's shit. He don't even know none of that. Like, you got to be smart when it comes to that, right? You got to be smart. And I feel like we are on this process of when it comes to forgiveness, but we have to use our willpower when it comes to making a decision on where we're gonna how we're gonna bring money in. I feel like there's enough jobs in the world where somebody can go out there and start off at a job. Now, like I said, it's gonna be hard to pay your bills. Yes, that's where we're gonna start up. Wait, we're gonna change the way that they got the inflation on this land and all. Yeah, bro, when the real true indigenous people take over the land, just know all that shit changing when it comes to real estate, all that shit, right? All that shit changes. So that's why I keep telling people, you don't understand that we're getting ready to get to a point where everything that they have been building, yes, everything they made, everything pretty and shit. Thank you for doing the man-made work to make this town look good and this city to look good. But guess what? It's checkmate change. We gonna change everything you fucking did and we gonna run this shit right. Right? So it's a lot of stuff. Shit, they can even have kids start working. Like a lot of people say slavery. No, it's not slavery. They could have kids working at the age of 14 already. You could have kids starting off to be an like internship, especially when it comes to a lot of this computer and tech shit. You could have these kids learning this shit in school and stand after school making $5 an hour. These motherfuckers would not even care because they over here doing some shit that they do, they love. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can have them fucking putting in dog tags at the age of 14, making $10 an hour. Like, come on now, bro. It's a lot of stuff. That's what we had city schools for the summer kids. And the summer kids, you could work anywhere from the age of 12, where I come from, that every summer you could work from the age of 12 all the way until you finish school. And it was a summer program, summer jobs. But they started you off at 12. And I was working, for my first job was city tags. Typing in dog tags. Because I was already, because they ask you already taking this shit in high school. You already taking these classes in high school. So they looking for whatever it is that you doing in high school. Okay, what skills do you have in high schools? Are you taking any, and employment, job, career play, I don't even know what they call them now. Career educational classes to get you into the workplace. Like stuff like that. Not only that, it's a lot of stuff out here that if it just needs to be broke down and restructured. Like tear that shit down and just start all over again, because you're going to have people that's already dedicated to even sit here. When you go back to rebuilding your company, rebuilding your brand, there's going to be people that's going to stay there that is dedicated and devoted to your company. Yes, is there going to be people that's going to walk out the door, blah, blah, blah? Yeah, there is, but there's going to be people, and those are the people that you want to keep in your business, the ones that wants to sit there and put in the work to help you restructure and rebuild something that that they started off and you was the face that hired them. And so, like I said, there's a lot of shit. It's just a lot of stuff that I think there's a lot of stuff that people can do when it comes to creating their own jobs and stuff like that. I told you, YouTube and being on TikTok and all this shit. People that are dancers, I tell everybody, if y'all ask me like to dance, get on fucking TikTok and just dance your ass away. Like for real, just dance your ass away. And because if that's that's the gift that they give you, do it. Don't be scared, bro. I wish, like I said, if I had the feet, if I had the talent to do any of that shit, I'm starting off at TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. YouTube is gonna be a little bit harder for dancers. So you have the different platforms where you can be successful at. But dancers, start off in TikTok, bro. Start off in TikTok. Start off in TikTok. Dancers, singers, any of them motherfuckers, start off in TikTok. I just feel like that's a whole different platform and gateway for y'all. Okay, so I feel like getting ready to get justice when it comes to financial situations, the scales getting ready to be balanced. A lot of people have lost the passion. They don't hold the same drive and the passion and the same dedication and commitment and putting in the same love into certain things when it comes to their career and the things that they're doing, because again, financial wise, everybody is hurting. I won't say everybody, shit. Them motherfuckers over there living large and they ain't even fucking doing shit, bro. And they get paid like the way they getting paid, bro. That shit is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous to me. I feel like teachers should get paid way more than a lot of motherfucking people, because teachers is seeing your kids 5 days a week, sometimes even 7. So 6 days. So like I told you, I feel like they are the most underpaid profession, point blank, period. Because I'm not teaching my kid. Look, bro, you gotta really think about that shit. Like they gotta deal with badass kids, bro. I don't got the patience. I'm gonna hit my kid on the side of the head. If I got powers, I might burn the motherfucker up. Motherfucker get shocked somewhere. Like for real. Like I would have to be on weed in order to be able to function. I'm high teaching little kids every day because I can't do it because I already know that these little kids ain't little kids. They already old souls. So me and these old souls probably already got battles. And I'm over here going in battle with a 5-year-old that's my alter ego enemy from years ago. Like decades ago, bro. This motherfucker was over here trying to clone me and shit, and he a little kid right now. You got him in my class, and we supposed to be. I can't do that shit. So, teachers, respect. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Now, teenagers and stuff, I can. You know, it's a little bit easier, but them motherfuckers want to fight. So, you know, I throw hands at you. Now you standing at my height. I'm looking at you like an adult. You ain't no child to me if you stand at my height. That mean you swing, I'm swinging back. That's what I'm saying for real, bro. Shit, yeah, I'm just saying, some of y'all motherfuckers taller than me, shit. So if you swing at me, I'm swinging back. Now, if you down here underneath my waist and shit, I gotta sit there and rethink about it. I probably like try to kick your ass or something, push you down. But you know, if you my height and you coming at me, bro, you swing at me, you getting hit too. I ain't seeing you as no motherfucking child. I'm seeing you as a motherfucking adult. Your eye line, we hit line. We here. Bro, your reach hit me. You ain't no little kid reach. If your reach you can move your hand and it come reach out to touch me, you ain't no little kid no more. You a grown adult. So yeah, I gotta rethink all that shit. So I just feel like there's a lot of different things that you can do financial wise shit. Some of y'all are hell of a bakers and cookers and shit. Y'all better go in there and motherfucking cook up and prep up these motherfucking meals for these people that over here need help eating and shit. Shit, if I was a cook, bro, do you know how much money if that was my passion, bro, if that was my passion, I have everybody losing weight right now. But that's not the passion that I have. That's not my passion. But if you are somebody that can cook, bro, you can start a healthy business for people prepping their meals and delivering that shit to them and charge them like a $5 gas fee. Shit, because you're probably going to go somewhere next door down the street to the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you build your clientele. There's a lot of stuff that people can do. Making cakes. If you are a cake designer, those people right now, they business is popping. The people that make motherfucking balloons and shit for decorations, there's a lot of shit that you can do. And you don't have to have a degree to bring in income for those type of things like that, right? You have to start somewhere. Yeah, them teachers, I be watching some of them videos and them kids be over there beating up the teacher and shit. Yeah, bro, somebody kid gonna be dead. Bye, shit. Somebody kid gonna be in the morgue fucking with me, bro. I saw one kid throw a motherfucking book and it hit the back of that man's head. I said, oh, bro, no, bro. I'm turning Coolio in this bitch gangsta paradise real quick in the motherfucker. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm thinking about. So, you know, us 80s babies, we going back to, you know, the movies and what all they showed us, Cooley High and all that. Them kids, these kids right now, these kids is, I don't know what the fuck wrong with these kids. These kids, they ain't kids, bro. That's the problem. They ain't kids. They're not kids. They're not kids. They're not kids. They just not kids. Yeah. So we got Libra energy here. Shit, you right. We gonna be playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in that bitch. Cowabunga, we round kicking all y'all asses. I'm not playing. I'm gonna round kick. We got 197 in the chat. We got 112 likes. So what's new financial wise for the collective? We have well-being. So like I said, making sure that your well-being, being in a place where you know, like I told you, this is something that has gave emotional distress, mental distress, put you in, a lot of motherfuckers, when it comes to their financials, they end up getting anxiety, depression. It puts you in a depressive state when your money ain't right. Bro, it's a lot of stuff. So a lot of things are very, when it comes to injustice, right? There's a lot of things that I feel like they even need to have some type of, like, I know they have like health whenever somebody happen, you can call the 24-hour line and do. But I feel like big corporations, they should have a counselor on site. And I'm gonna think about, that's something that I have always thought about. When it has these big corporations, they should have two counselors on site that can get these people through their day-to-day stress when it comes to work related shit. That's if we, but now we got this COVID shit, so it's a lot of stuff. But that's if we go back and we ain't got to do the mask and all this stuff. I just feel that's something that needs to be brought into big corporations like Dell and all them motherfuckers. They need counselors and them bitches. They over there firing folks that been there for 23 years and shit like that. That shit, bro, they 10 years away from fucking getting retired in this hole. How you do somebody like that? Like, that shit is just no fucking inconsiderate for sure. New beginnings. So again, new beginnings coming. We applying pressure. So I feel like there's going to be new structures, new jobs, new systems, new ways that these bosses and these managers and the ones that own the businesses are going to get judged. There's going to be new laws that's going to go up, right? I already told y'all I'm with the new law shit. All that shit was, all these laws that they got now is made off of false pretense. It has to be redone. Family. Big corporations need to have daycares inside their facilities too. Any corporation that has that type of set up system, I respect completely. And it was only one place that I worked at where they had a daycare. They said don't forget the animals too. But I'm more focused on the family situation. I only been at one place where Hart Hanks, and they had a daycare on the job site. So when these people went to work, they dropped their kids off at the daycare, and they got a percentage off just for being a employee there. But places like that, I respect those places because you make it a lot more easier when it comes to that employee, when it comes to their family and not having to worry about it, and they're worrying about their kids, especially when you have people that are new mothers and they still breastfeeding and stuff like that. Their well-being, making sure that everybody's well-being in this, they're in a peaceful situation is going to bring more prosperity and bring more positive energy through the workplace. So I feel like if a lot of jobs base their structure off of family, I won't say traditions, I'll say morals, when it comes to what does it take to raise a healthy family, and not saying that the first thing I say they have to have two parents in the house. So no, I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about how do you do this with the job in your family, daycares, things like that, daycares, exercising places. If you know that you got a lot of employees that sit on their ass, you in a call center, you should have a gym, or you should be giving them discounts to go to the gym or something like that. Like there's a lot of corporations that do that stuff now, but I just feel like it's not a lot. It should be way more when it comes to, again, the accommodations that they give these people for them to have a healthy structure on when it comes to their day-to-day basis of how they're living and their mental mind frame. So I don't know, but financial wise, I just feel like we're in the process of forgiving. I feel like a lot of things are getting ready to change and possibly go into our favor. A lot of new things, new opportunities, new jobs that are going to be more. And like I told you, now the ones that are, and it's a lot of woke new business owners now. And just imagine the type of energy they're going to bring to their corporations that they're building. So the more people that we get that are like me and you, where it's like they're in the spiritual energy and they're, about bringing in positive manifestations, and they know that there's a universe, I feel like those type of companies are going to have a better success rate than people that over here that just say, hey, how you doing, clock in, clock out. They're not. I just feel like there's a difference. There's a big breach when it comes to like the level and the difference of that type of outlook when it comes to having a person that went through their own spiritual awakening as a boss, and somebody that don't know if the sky is yellow, green, blue, whatever. I'm just here to get paid. I don't give a fuck what you going through or any. I just feel like, and then I also feel like these managers should also still be going through some type of education on people skills, because I feel like the more money that managers and bosses make, the more that it pushes up their ego, and it takes them out of the relationship with their employees and makes them be more of like a robotic human, like pushing off of ego than a family or traditional value. I feel like they should also be getting some type of courses that they got to go to redo they motherfucking adjust they people skills and shit like that. They got to do that too. I was telling my daughter, like, I know we're talking about financial stuff, but I was telling her, even I'm gonna even talk about like schools, like getting these kids bracelets, like really telling them the truth about what these, when y'all know when I get in the office, I'm telling everything, but they need to really tell the truth about what these stones do. And if every kid had on a bracelet in a school, do you know how much energy that, how much, even in a corporation, do you know how that changes that whole, everybody that's in that motherfucking building? Just imagine it. It changes everything. 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 Because everybody at that time is in a process of healing themselves soul and spirit wise in a form that they possibly ain't going to understand, because again, these stones are healing stones, and that's stuff that they have kept from the public and telling them what that really truly does when it comes to healing yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. It changes the whole vibration in that building. If you have a person having a bracelet on, just one, it changes the whole fucking vibration. And then if you let that motherfucker pick the bracelet, oh, then you really got, let the magic begin. You know what I'm saying? It's different when you give them a bracelet because you think that's what they need, but when you allow that person to go in the store and go pick one out and then wear it, it changes the whole fucking game, because at that time you are investing in yourself, and your soul and your spirit is going to call you out to whatever stone or bracelet that you need to assist yourself to whatever new beginnings that you need to start off it. Like, that's the beginning of it. That's the domino effect. Like, everybody say, what type of bracelets? When everybody asks me, Rasha, what bracelet should I wear? What a bracelet? When anybody buys a bracelet on me, I just lay them out and I don't say shit. And I tell them, I say, pick, and whatever catch your eye, pick it up. And that's how everybody, if you buy a bracelet from me personally, I am not going to tell you what it is. I ain't going to give you the name. I ain't going to do any of that until you pick it. And then once you pick it, that lets me know what species that you are trying to bring up or you're trying to calm down. It tells me where you are when it comes to your level of consciousness, on top of what bracelet that you pick up, like it tells you a lot, because they're going off of intuition, and your soul is already going to lead you to what it is that you need, right? It's going to lead you to what it is that you need, even if you don't think you need it. And then when you look that benefit of they'll say, okay, what bracelet did I pick up? I'll say, okay, that's a tiger eye. They'll be like, what does this do? And I'll start telling them. And I'll say, get on Google. I'll tell them, get on their phone, tiger eye healing benefits. What does this do? And they'll look at all the different blogs. This is what it does. Da-da-da-da-da. And they'll be like, damn, bro, I was just talking about this. Da-da-da-da-da. How did I know how to pick up that bracelet? Oh, you see how the magic start, don't you? It been waiting on you. Your soul and your spirit been waiting on you to connect and heal and work all you didn't even know. They've been waiting on you. And it's just crazy to see people's the expression on their face and how they face light up when they get to reading, and they just like, this is crazy. I ain't told nobody this, and this is what I've been trying to look for to help me with this, and and they just like, bro, this is crazy. And that's the first thing they be like, this is crazy. I feel like I got magic or spells or something like this. I feel like I ain't supposed to be doing it. No, you're supposed to be doing it. That's the reason why they didn't want your ass doing it and learning all this stuff, because you're getting ready to take back control of your life, and you're going to have new beginnings after new beginnings after new beginnings after new beginnings, healing your family, healing your well-being, healing forgiveness, empowering yourself, getting justice in a situation. Yes, it's going to pull back your heart chakra, and you're going to not be able to trust, but that's okay. Understand why your heart chakra has been closed off and you have not been trusting people. Understand the deeper meaning of it. Understand these people by species. Understand your soul and spirit life journey, and then you'll understand why your heart detached. Right? So I tell people, it's a learning process when it comes to this, right? Yeah, never, like she said, I can never look at a color without thinking what the spiritual meaning is. Bingo. You show right on that. That's how you're supposed to look at it. Again, remember Care Bears. That's why I always use Care Bears, because I'm like, damn, they talk about the chakras, the affinity stones, and fucking Avengers. They talking about the chakras, the rainbow chakras. I'm sitting here paying attention. You know, pay attention, bro. They've been throwing these same colors out for a reason, right? Do they have hidden agendas behind those colors? Absolutely. But like I told you, the more that they try to put you in restraints, the more that you get out of it. Does it take a while for you to get out those restraints, and you have to unlearn everything that they teach you and then mold it as your own when it comes to the 3D aspect and a spiritual aspect? Yes, it does. It's the process of doing that. But like I told you, still, those colors are significant for a reason. They're significant for a reason. I was like, damn, they over here got the fucking chakras on the fucking Avengers, and everybody was like, what is chakras? I was like, they only one that they missing. What color was it that they were missing on the chakra? Because they didn't have all 7. They only had 6. And I keep forgetting what color was it. What was it? What color was it they missed out of there? It was only one color that I think it was okay, so what colors? So they had throat chakra. Okay, so they had blue, yellow, red, purple, green, and orange. So they were missing one chakra, which is one of the purplish bluest one. Third eye chakra. So they missing the third eye chakra. Well, of course they ain't gonna give you that chakra because you watching the fucking movie. So they gonna leave that out because that's gonna give you got some type of supercharge when it comes to a DNA activation. So they got blue stone is the space stone, the yellow stone is the mind stone, the red stone is the reality stone, the purple stone is the power stone, the green stone is the time stone, and the orange stone is the soul stone. So again, they're missing the third eye stone. But they got all 6. They got 6. So this reading ended up being longer than what I wanted it to be because I got to rambling. But let's do treasure box. Let's get some treasure box. Oh shit, that's just way too much. Yeah, I think I ain't gonna take no more. Hold on, that's way too many. Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. So somebody getting ready to have a blast from the past. Oh, my whole deck just fell. Four sticks flipped over. You outgrew them. So you outgrew somebody. And your masculine or feminine could be seeing that. So it says you outgrew them. Let me get back in the chat so I can see y'all. So we got 223 in the chat. So it says you outgrew them. And then it says dog hose. So you could have outgrew some dog hose. It says the point of it all is I love you, divine feminine. So the point of it all is I love you. Your masculine could have outgrown his dog hose friends or these dog hose that he was dealing with. It says they thought they would get away with everything. So they thought that they would get away with everything. It says standing up to this person. So you've been standing up to this person or your masculine been standing up to this person. Only you can make them happy. It says divine masculine is having fantasies about divine feminine in him. So your masculine is having fantasies about you and him. That's the reason why he realizing that you're the only one that can make him happy. Your twin flame doesn't like what he sees. Your twin flame does not like what he sees. So he must be spying and looking and seeing that you got new or you ain't paying attention or somebody else is catering to you or flirting with you. It says mother is jealous of divine feminine. It says somebody was involved with clowning. Dog hose could have been clowning. It says, and because you outgrew them, they dog hose. It says, you owe me a cum session, call me. So your masculine saying, or you could be telling your masculine that he owe you a cum session. call him. It says your masculine sold y'all sex tape. So your masculine sold y'all sex tape, dog hoes. Your twin flame doesn't like what he's seeing. So if he did sell, if your twin flame was involved with selling y'all sex tape, he probably getting ready. It probably got pulled off the market or something like that. He getting caught up. Or whoever, whichever masculine that did this. It says divine masculine realizing he only been dealing with karmics, big change. So your masculine is realizing that he only been dealing with karmics. He in this changing process because he realizing he dealing with dog hoes. It says someone's husband is about to tell. So somebody's husband is about to tell. It says Mason. So somebody could be a Mason. There's a difference from a Freemason and a Mason. Just so you know that. It says there's community. This community is not safe. So this community is not safe. Either your community that your masculine is in or a community that somebody could be in is not safe. It says somebody is a gold digger. So there could be a gold digger that was clowning. It says will be in union by the end of the year. So you will be in union by the end of the year. So whoever's watching this, it looks like you possibly will be in union by the end of the year. It says a happy ever after, big changes. So you got two big changes here. So it says divine masculine realizing he only been dealing with karmics, big change. And then it says a happy ever after, big change. And it says will be in union by the end of the year. It says you're the whole package, and he's realizing that. It says divine masculine is tired of the karmic. So your masculine is tired of the karmic. Spelled that all right. Wrong stuff. First time I saw you, you tried to diss me. Hate or Love by Queen Naja and Big Sean. It says, stop denying the red flags. So somebody needs to stop denying the red flags, which could be your masculine, because your divine masculine is tired of the karmic. Your masculine is realizing that he is only been dealing with karmics. And they possibly are gold diggers. Somebody could have been praying on y'all's downfall. Okay, so it says an earth sign child. So there could be an earth sign child, or you could be an earth sign child, or Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Your masculine could be an earth sign child. Wow, Masons and Freemasons. So this is big shit that's going down right now. So there could be some major changes that's getting ready to happen, because you got Freemason and Mason energy over here. They could see you possibly as the whole package. It says, was sitting back watching how you was moving. So somebody, So there's getting ready to be some Masons and some Freemasons that's getting ready to come and approach themselves to you. They was sitting back watching how you was moving. It says, you're my best friend, divine feminine. So somebody, your masculine could be saying that you are his best friend. It says about to be in his or slash she's emotions about you. So you're going to get ready to have your masculine, or this woman is about to be in their emotions about you. Somebody drives a Nissan Altima. It says, don't go backwards. So don't go backwards. It says, you put me in my place, divine feminine. So you put this masculine in their place. It says divine feminine just doesn't think. Divine feminine just doesn't think like the karmic. So divine feminine just doesn't think like the karmic. It says a blast from the past. So there could be a blast from the past. If somebody has a Nissan Altima, they could be coming in from a blast from a past. Or you could drive a Nissan Altima. It says a fire sign child. So you got an earth sign child and a fire sign child here. So fire, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius, and earth, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. It said lied and said you had mental issues. So somebody lied and said you had mental issues and you didn't. So these Masons and these Freemasons could be sitting here watching how you move, because there could have been somebody that could have reported and said you had mental issues and you don't. Snapchat, so something could have happened on Snapchat. I was just talking about Snapchat earlier today. A blast from the past. Wow. That's one reason, why I was smiling, because I was looking at the memories of my Snapchat account, and it was a blast from the past. And the memories of this day. That's crazy. Food could be very significant, so you could be eating food. It says about to hear the truth about your parents, so you're about to hear the truth about your parents. It says someone's baby daddy wants to come back. So somebody baby daddy wants to come back. He could be a fire sign baby daddy or earth sign baby daddy. Or you could have a fire sign child or an earth sign child with this masculine. It says I'm afraid to open up. So somebody's afraid to open up. Somebody is a unicorn relationship. So somebody had a unicorn relationship, or you're getting ready to be in a unicorn relationship. A blast from the past. It says someone wants your attention. So somebody wants your attention, but they afraid to open up. It could be your baby daddy that could want your attention. He could be the blast from the past that's trying to come represent themselves. It says has toxic traits. So somebody has toxic traits. It says someone wants to give your masculine back. So somebody wants to give you your masculine back. It could be your baby daddy, which is the masculine that could be trying to come back, or they trying to give back. It could be one of your other masculines. It says wishes he/she invested in you and not in the false lovers. What did I say? So your masculine is wishing that he invested in you and not the false lovers. It could be your baby daddy that is feeling this way. If you is hot stuff right now, if you the whole package right now. It says acted like he/she was not interested. So you could have two masculines or more than one masculine that acted like he/she was not interested. It says they lost access to watching you. Wow. I fucking said this. So if one of your masculines was selling your safe text, whatever, safe sex. Somebody need to have safe sex, but if your masculine was selling your sex tape, they lost all access to it. And that's why your masculine is pissed off. Because the Masons and the Freemasons is involved in this. And they could be the one that wants your attention. Someone who wants your attention, it could be the Masons and the Freemasons. Or the Masons or the Freemasons lost all access to you, watching you. Because you are who you say you are. But I feel like if there is a sex tape, they just lost all access to that sex tape. It says, they out of there, bro. Is that all? Acted like he/she was not interested. Did I throw all the cards down? Somebody wants your attention, lost all access. Yeah, so I'm done. You could have put the Freemasons and the Masons in their place too. They could also be scared to open up. Oh, shoot. make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. This video is way longer than any video. So it will have a timestamp on when I did start the beginning of this reading. Oh, this will never be the same. So that was one card said, this will never be the same. So whatever's getting ready to happen is never going to be the same after this. Okay. Dang, that's a lot of cards. I didn't know I got that many names, but that's okay. Thank you for the $7.77, John Diamond 77. Thank you so much. I will also be picking some new moderators for this month, just so y'all know. Let's see. Let me like all these comments. Hold on one moment. Ryan, thank you for being moderator for the month. Okay. So everything's caught up. So Anime, Casey, Ricardo, Valley Girl, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian could be a Valley Girl. Roy, Shields, Fetty Wap, Lindsay, Walker, Gates, Longoria, Avery, Allen, Beatty, Ransom, Fauché, Bethany, Asher, Naira, Day Day, Kennedy, Olivia, Charity, J-Rock, Naya, Tone. I know I got Tone twice. Tone came out yesterday, so there's two Tones. Horace, hold on. I want to make sure I say these names right. So let me make sure I pronounce these names right. Because I hate when I be butchering people's names. Because I already had a lot of people missay my name. So I know how that shit feels. So let me say this shit right. Tavares, I think that's how you say it. Terrazas. Okay, so it's Terrazas. Terrazas. Okay. Fallon. Yemans. Blank Stare. Dammy. hider, Escobar, is that how you say? Abubakar. 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 Greg's. Terry. Sapita. Reese. Santiago. And Edith. And I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. And again, let me go over these cards. So it says, this will never be the same. It says, your masculine soul draw sex tape. It says, you owe me a cum session. It says, only you can make them happy. Divine masculine is having fantasies about divine feminine and him. It says, someone's husband is about to tell. It says, you outgrew them. It says, Mason, Freemason, Snapchat. It says, stop denying the red flags. It says, an earth sign child, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Divine feminine just doesn't think like the karmic. It says, someone wants to give you your masculine back. It says, wishes he/she invested in you and not the false lovers. It says, they lost access to watch you. It says, divine masculine is realizing he only been dealing with karmics, big change. It says, dog holes. It says unicorn relationships. Somebody was involved with a unicorn relationship. Someone wants your attention. It says a happy ever after, big changes. Acted like he/she wasn't interested. It says someone's baby daddy wants to come back. It says was sitting back watching how you was moving. It says you put me in my place, divine feminine, which could be your baby daddy, about to be in his feelings, his/her feelings, emotions about you. It says has toxic traits. It says this community is not safe. Don't go backwards. Divine masculine is tired of the karmic. It says Nissan Altima. It says you're my best friend, divine feminine, about to hear the truth about your parents. Daddy name here. A fire sign child. Food. It says clowning. It says lied, said you had mental illness. It says standing up to this person. It says I'm afraid to open up. It says your twin flame does not like what he sees. It says a blast from the past. It says you're the whole package. It says we'll be in union by the end of the year. Love. It says your mother is jealous of divine feminine. Wow. It says and the point of it all is I love you, divine feminine. Gold digger. And they thought they would get away with everything. And we're ending this with 239 in the chat and 194 likes. Thank you to anybody that donated. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great day. Y'all be safe, and I'll be back for another one.